Okay, what I originally wanted to do here was preface the episode by saying that I don't think I have many pet peeves, that I'm a pretty chill person and that I'm really nice. But now I've read back on the script, and I kinda think I'm a grumpy old man in disguise. I mean, this isn't even all of them. There is more than enough for another one of these. So you've been forewarned. Prepare to get to know me a little bit too well, because I didn't even realise that half of these bugged me in the first place, and the other half, I can't explain why they bother me. So yeah, on with the episode. People who make or buy me dinner. Without asking first. I'm starting off with a weird one here. I've never been a fan of people making or buying me dinner. I know what you're thinking, and I will admit that it is one of my weirder peeves. I've no idea why it gets to me so much. I think it's got something to do with the fact that if somebody cooks for me without my consultation first, it just robs me of the ability to make a decision for myself, and I'm never a fan of things like that. Like, hey, I'm an adult. I'm in my 20s. I make adult decisions all the time. So just ask me first. Like, come on, man. There's a social aspect to this whole arrangement as well, and we all know it's not my forte. Externally, I'm always super polite about the entire scenario, but internally, I'm going to be screaming at you and hoping your devil food gives you crippling indigestion. People who think they know better than my doctor. I know exactly how this one started, and I know who's to blame. I'm not going to name any names here. But ever since I was a kid, I've always hated relaying anything about my health because it's always met with a chorus of, I don't think that's right. I think you should get a second opinion. Or my biggest peeve, mental health issues don't exist and anxiety and depression just go away on their own. It's good to ask questions when you can. I completely understand that. I encourage it quite a lot, actually. But the mindset of, your guess is as good as a trained professional doesn't make any sense to me. We're lay people. Anything medical related, that's like hieroglyphics to you. And to me, there is nothing wrong with that. But that guy over there, he trained for nearly a decade just to get his job. I think he has some idea what he's talking about. People who make an excessive amount of noise while eating. Yeah, I really don't have to explain this one. Everyone gets it. Moving on. Okay, I'll admit it, you can pin this one on me, but only a wee bit, because I don't run ad blocker and especially not on YouTube. The reason I don't should be quite obvious though. If you're running a website or uploading content to YouTube or wherever it might be, you deserve the ad revenue for that. And the problem isn't on YouTube, it's when I navigate to certain other sites, in particular, Crunchyroll alternatives. The number of pop-ups on these sites at times is insane, and that is just the ones you can find and close. Half the time they're running in windows that you don't even notice until you've shut down the site. And that can be an hour later, for all I know, and they've been running in the background, slowing down my computer, and I've been caught with this so many times, and I should know better by now, and it is kind of my fault, but I still hate them. When my phone decides I'm not worth responding to.
Millennial.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from if you think that. I like to believe I'm a pretty patient guy, but even to me this seems like a bit of a millennial thing. I don't mind my phone freezing up every now and again and the screen being unresponsive, but if it happens over and over and over, I lose my patience and I want to yeet my phone out of a goddamn window. And of course, last but not least, when you're in the middle of something and out of no Hello to anybody who's new here, and welcome back to anybody who saw the last one, although I don't know why you came back. I wouldn't have. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually expect anybody to watch the last video, so when people actually did, it was a big shock. And it was a bigger shock when some of you actually started talking to me. The support was nice. It's probably the only reason I've finished this one at all. This one's a bit better. We fixed the audio-visual sync issues that we were having in the last one. And overall, the episode's just more animated. So I'm a bit more proud of this one. So I'm going to do that thing. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want to say anything about it, whether it's good or bad, leave a comment. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. If you want notifications on when you can see the next video, good luck. That just doesn't work.